What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys around my family's cabin that we've been working on for the past 31 years. Everything that I'm going to be showing you guys today is completely built by hand by somebody in my family or our friends. Alright, so the first thing I'm showing you guys is the well house. This is honestly one of the biggest additions and the biggest things that we have going for this property. When we first got out here, we kind of just started drilling, and my granddad said just drill until we run out of money. So he started drilling, and they were getting deeper and deeper, and they were like, hey man, I don't know if we're going to be able to find any water down here. And he said just drill till all the money's gone. So they kept going, and right at the end of our money we hit water, and it just exploded up out of the ground like something you would see in a movie. And the well house, like most things on this property, is ran off of a generator. We're only running this generator when we need it. So this is what we like to call the farmhouse and the shed as well. We got a little bit in over our heads when we originally built this. If you cannot tell, it is absolutely massive. It ended up taking us just about a year and a half to build. So if you guys want to follow me in, I'll show you around. So as you can see, everything in here is kind of scattered around right now. It's a work in progress. We're actually about to work on some stuff in here later today. But we just store a lot of stuff that we don't want out in the weather. So tools and the sawmill that we just got. We'll keep the Polaris in here when we're gone. But we just put anything in here that we want protected from weather. So if it's, you know, just whatever it is, chainsaws or just good tools or wood that we don't want sitting outside for a long time that we want to keep fresh that we're using for another project. But this is just a really big space and really good utilized space for storage that we really needed. All right, now if you guys want to follow me, I'll show you the newest room that we built for guests, or this is usually where I stay if it's just family out here. So this is a really nice room that we're all really proud of. It's on the inside, the walls are completely made of cedar. So if you know what that smells like, when you first walk in here, you're just hit with an overwhelming smell of it, and it's incredible. We got everything in here was also handmade by us. All the furniture other than the futon, obviously, but all this wood and the wood for this little table is all wood that we've got down from dead trees out here, and we turned them into, you know, just we thought it'd be cool to turn into a part of the room and to incorporate it somehow like that. But no, this is just a really good room, and especially if we bring up family or friends, they can come and bring their family, and this is a bit more private area for them to come and stay. But we have the TV in here that we can hook up to a little satellite dish thing out there. Not a dish, but it's pretty much the same thing. And you can watch whatever TV shows you want to watch, or get any channels that you would get in the city out here. So this is the next project. What we were planning on doing with this, it used to be actually pretty nice in here, and there was a room and a bed and everything, but time kind of took its toll, and it turned into a storage for, I don't know, just whatever we don't want to keep in there. But we plan on renovating this and stripping it down to just the frame and the base, and turning it into another really nice room where people can come and spend some time. But currently it is also, as you can see from what I am about to show you, a place for the barn cats and the cats that stay out here even when we aren't out here. They kind of hang out in here, or hang out around the cabin, or hang out at our neighbor's place. It's actually his cat, but we came up here today and noticed that, hey, what are those cats doing in there? Because we've never really seen them before. But I guess the cat just had 4 little kittens and they're roaming around, so I guess we got some new family friends up here. So this has been a multitude of things over the years, but currently it is a place where we store wood for the winter and can stock up on it in the summer before we end up needing it. And this is the main cabin. This is the original cabin right here to my, I guess your guys' right, correct? And over here to the left is the most recent room on the very far end that we actually added probably maybe 5-6 years ago, but directly behind me is what we built 31 years ago. Not we, because I wasn't born yet, but my family built. I think they stayed out here for 3 weeks straight and built this place. And so yeah, if you guys want to follow me, I'll show you around the original place. So this is the kitchen area that we utilize now. This used to be just a room that we let the years get the best of it. It was completely non-functional, but we came in and completely stripped it down and redid it, and now it's what you're looking at right now, which is a place that we use for a kitchen, and we also spend a lot of time in here just hanging out and talking. And then through the door is where all the bathroom and the shower is, where we can do that as well, apart from where the bathhouse is. This is just another little bathroom and shower area for everybody who's staying in this cabin, but mainly it's the kitchen area and where we store food. So this is my parents' room. This is where they stay. We built this about 5 or 6 years ago. It was a lot of hard work. It's a really stable and high-end room. It's really pretty, and we're really happy with the way it turned out. But as you can see, it's just a really nice place where, you know, they can hang out and rest at night, but also it has this really cool crank window so they can see where we lay corn out right here. A lot of black bear and deer and raccoons, or just any wildlife that lives out in these mountains, comes right outside of our doors, and yeah, it's just really awesome to see. So this is the creek that runs through my family's property. This is at the bottom of our 40 acres. But as you can see, it's a really pretty spot. The water's extremely high right now. We just got a ton of rain yesterday. But usually you can come down here and catch a ton of little perch, and you can catch them all day long, as many times as you can throw is how many you'll catch type thing. But it's just a really cool area to come and hang out, and you can even jump in here and swim if you really want to. So this is actually a cool little thing. I think our neighbor built this and put it down here. Is you can keep all your tackle in here for fishing, as well as your fishing poles. So it's pretty cool because it gets really tedious driving the Polaris down here. Just carrying the fishing poles, it's kind of hard to hang on because it's a really bumpy ride. So it's actually extremely convenient to have this down here so that you can just come down here and fish and not have to worry about bringing the poles or anything like that down, and it just being an inconvenience. So this is really cool, and actually my first time seeing it. We have an awesome neighbor. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out, and it helps me continue to be able to make videos and get this channel headed in the right direction. Go ahead and feel free to comment down below anything you guys want to see or any more projects you guys want to see us do up here at the cabin. Appreciate you guys. Have a